各位早晨，行政長官呢會先向大家發言，之後回答大家嘅提問嘅。提問嘅時候呢，請每位記者提出不多於2題問題。先將時間交俾特首。
大家早晨。上星期呢，我係帶領咗特區政府嘅代表團去出訪中東，先後呢係訪問咗沙特阿拉伯同埋阿聯酋嘅。呢一次中東嘅訪問呢係友誼之旅，係推廣香港優勢之旅，亦都係開拓商機之旅。好高興咧喺短短6日裏邊咧，我哋就獲得15項嘅成果，包括咧係香港同埋政府係同意係啟動促進同埋保護投資協定嘅正式談判。香港同阿聯酋政府咧亦都同意展開討論簽署發展綠色同埋可持續金融合作嘅備忘錄工作，以及13份合作備忘錄或者意向書，範圍係包括金融、創新科技、商務、交通、能源、建築專業等等。今次嘅中東之行嘅成果呢，係受到不同業界嘅歡迎。喺傳媒嘅報道裏面睇到呢，例如建築師嘅代表認為今次嘅行程有助香港建築師同埋專務嘅事務所咧喺中東拓展業務。有商界嘅人士咧，有旅遊界嘅人士咧，亦都相信有助係帶動商務團嚟香港。亦都有喺中東營商嘅人士咧，對大灣區機遇感到非常之有興趣。亦都講係肯定嚟香港投資嘅。另外呢，我哋亦都邀請咗2個國家嘅投資基金、商界同埋其他投資者等等嘅代表呢嚟到香港訪問，積極咁推介香港嘅金融市場、貿易中心同埋專業人士等等服務，亦都推廣大灣區機遇。發揮好我哋香港聯通內地同埋國際嘅獨特優勢。而家香港已經同內地全面通關，亦都同世界全面開放。我哋目前係要聚焦、全力去拼經濟。特區政府會繼續喺內地同埋海外全力去説好香港故事，為香港爭取更多機會，創造更多可能。特區政府會把握好通關嘅良機，加強同內地各級政府嘅緊密聯繫。例如我昨天呢，就同到訪嘅廣州市國運堂市長會面，就深化香港同埋廣州市合作咧，大家交換意見，加強港穗兩地喺創新科技、金融、教育、青年嘅創新以及就業等等領域嘅合作。香港係大灣區嘅一份子，我短期之內會拜訪廣東省政府嘅領導，以及到訪各大灣區內地城市同埋澳門，共同去進一步將彼此合作提升到更高嘅台階，共同去推進灣區嘅高質量發展。今日係情人節，我喺呢度咧係祝有情人甜甜蜜蜜。開開心心喺呢個歌頌愛嘅時候呢，我哋都體會到人間有愛，但係天災無情。土耳其喺日前發生嘅7.8級強烈地震，造成重大嘅人員傷亡。我感謝香港特區嘅救援隊嘅同事，不辭勞苦前往土耳其地震區去協助救援工作。59位救援隊嘅成員冒住寒冷嘅天氣，以及餘震嘅威脅，全力拯救生命。至今，我哋已經先後協助咗喺災區救出咗4名嘅生還者，令到我哋非常之鼓舞，亦都非常敬佩我哋救援隊嘅努力不懈。作為行政長官同埋前保安局局長， As the Chief Executive is also a former Secretary for Security, I am very proud of our search and rescue team. Hong Kong citizens are also proud of the team. Together, we will give our full support to the search and rescue team. We will rally them on, and we hope all will work well for them, and we must also ask them to stay safe. The SAO government has put together relief items costing about $30 million for the disaster zones, such as blankets, medical equipment, medication, other equipment, tents and so on. Now, once the Turkish government has laid out the transportation arrangement, these items will be sent to the disaster zones. Hong Kong people have also donated various items such as clothing, blankets, heaters, tents, torches, and so on. It's altogether 100 tons of items, and these donated items were transported to Turkey last night. That's Monday. The SAO government has also liaised with NGOs asking them to join in this effort. The Disaster Relief Fund of the government is also standing ready to approve any applications.
跟住落嚟係提問嘅時間啦，咁請提問記者陣間喺度嚟之後呢，就用咪發問，亦都先講你嚟自咩傳媒機構，同埋每位提問呢係不多於兩題嘅。第一位提問左手邊前排
手你好友善㗎，咁其實你之前講過，希望最快今年最遲出年可以完成到23條立法啦。咁琴日倫敦嗰篇文章就講到話，因為復常要推動經濟啊、台灣大選嗰啲因素咧，今年都唔適宜立法甚至諮詢嘅。你同唔同意佢嘅睇法咧？同埋嗰兩個因素會唔會即係推遲咗立法嘅時間表咧？第二咧都想問翻咧，其實上個禮拜終審法院有個判決就話咧，更改性別係唔需要完成成個變性手術嘅。其實政府點睇呢個判決咧？入境會唔會即係幾時落實身份證更改性別嘅準則咧？同埋會唔會係即係唔需要經性別重置手術，根據自己嘅性別認同、自己聲明個性別就可以係考慮佢嘅性別有個轉變咧？唔該。
23條立法咧，我嘅立場係冇變嘅，即係喺包括基本法同埋香港國安法裏邊。香港特區都有憲制嘅責任咧，係盡早就23條立法。而大家可能對23條立法所針對嘅問題嚴重性咧，係未必全面掌握，因為國家安全風險咧係千變萬化，而且而家嘅國際關係複雜，國安嘅風險咧係仍然係有潛伏喺香港嘅可能性。所以我哋咧係要全面去鞏固我哋喺維護國家安全嘅多方面嘅機制嘅。咁所以咧係就23條立法，我哋嘅目標係冇變嘅，即係話我哋希望盡快可以喺今年完成到。如果唔係咧，都希望下年完成嘅。咩時候推出咧？當然我哋按照整體嘅實際情況咧，認為係
put forward the amendment, the bill, we will have to
regard to the actual situation. We'll do so at the right time. Now, as for court rulings, of course, the SAO government must act in accordance with the rulings of the Court of Final Appeal and the Security Bureau will follow up accordingly.
The lady.
Good morning. A few questions from the South China Morning Post. Given that the 5-day notice rule for U.S. diplomats to meet officials and public educational institute representatives was eased last November, have you or your administration met U.S. Consul General Mr. Gregory Mayotte? And how do you see the easing of this restriction affecting Hong Kong's ties with the U.S. amid Sino-U.S. tensions? Second question, was yesterday's drop of property stocks to the lowest level in 6 weeks a sign of drop in investor confidence in the city from the inclusion of national security law provisions in recent land sales documents? Why hasn't the government launched a consultation for these clauses? And what issues is the government tackling with this measure? And finally, which areas would the government tackle in its upcoming budget? Would the government disperse another round of consumption vouchers? And would the Chief Executive please tell us when the mask mandate would be eased?
I think you've asked like over 4 or 5 questions, but let's let the Chief Executive answer.
Okay, any activities by consulate staff has to be done in accordance with the Vienna Convention on Consular Relations. In regard to our communication and dealings with different consular staffs, we, of course, will be in support of many activities, particularly people-to-people business promotion, enhancing mutual understanding, and anything that will bring exchange of people, culture, and other communications together. We will, of course, be in support of all these. Hong Kong government officials, of course, will also be in contact with different people, including officials from different consulates, so as to enhance exchanges. We'll do our work in accordance with the Vienna Convention, but of course, we will welcome any exchange that will promote people-to-people exchange, cultural ties, and also, of course, in helping promoting Hong Kong. In regarding to fluctuation in the stock market's performance, and also in relation to different responses to land sales, of course, different factors are taken by, for example, investors or people who may be interested in considering bidding for lands. Obviously, they will be looking at a host of factors. And market sentiment, the international development, and the whole economy of the world, and the whole economic situation of Hong Kong will be taken into consideration by investors and people who may be interested in bidding lands. But first of all, the introduction of national security factors in our sale of lands is an obvious thing that is in accordance with our responsibility in protecting national security. Note that representatives from the property sectors have indicated that they are in support of discharging that responsibility. Such a provision has been in place for quite a while, and there have been land sales since its introduction. So this factor is a natural factor that I think has no relevance at all to any decision by any businesses who are interested in bidding for sales of land, who will basically consider it from their business angle. And I must emphasize that protecting national security is the responsibility of the whole region, the whole Hong Kong special administrative region. And everybody should have such a responsibility. The third question about budget, and the financial secretary, of course, is consulting people from different sectors on the budget proposal. And so all these factors will be, any views and opinions will be taken by him, and I'm sure that he will be making his announcement very soon after considering all these views and opinions. The fourth question you raised, can you say it again? Because
it's about the mask mandate.
Okay. I have said it many times that after the winter surge, then I will be seriously considering what to do about the masking requirement. And I will be listening to the opinions of the medical experts and consultants, and also the views of the Secretary for Health. Of course, I will be actively considering this possibility after consulting the advice and opinions of the relevant people.
時間關係呢，我哋答今日最後一位提問嘅右手邊前排白色衫女記者。
We'll take the last question, the lady at the front.
你好啊，點新聞記者，想問問有報道指話港車北上其實係比較難去預約驗車嘅，咁跨境車喺內地其實又未能夠回香港，即係喺疫情之下係冇回港去驗車嘅。咁如果揸車翻嚟就要即時去拖車，咁想問問當局有冇注意到相關嘅問題，咁會唔會有啲措施去協助兩地車嘅司機？咁第二個問題即係想問問有冇立法會補選嘅消息？有傳聞指話會有更多嘅議員辭職，係咪真㗎？唔該晒。
港車北上係現有嘅制度，當然係要有配額制。而有關嘅運作咧，目前嚟講咧，我哋睇到咧大致上係暢順嘅。對於一啲小環節，我哋希望盡量去同有關單位去討論，去令到整個過程裏面咧，大家都更暢順嘅。咁呢個咧，我哋會同內地咧係不斷去探討，睇下有乜嘢喺環節裏邊咧有啲小問題出現咧，我哋就盡量去大家合作去處理佢啦。但係港車北上係唔需要配額呢個制度咧。我哋係而家積極緊同廣東省係溝通嘅，我希望咧盡快我哋可以落實一個大家都同意嘅方案咧，就向大家公佈，咁令到港車北上咧係更加方便，亦都係符合兩地政府嘅共同目標嘅。我哋只係咧就一啲細節咧係大家商討緊嘅啫。至於係立法會，聽你講話有啲咁嘅消息，我聽唔到嚇，即係話有議員。有任何喺呢方面會離開崗位呢個我聽唔到啊，即係呢個我都希望你澄清下啊，就等社會咧係更加清楚。我哋對於而家有空缺嘅實際情況咧，都會按住法律所規限嘅原則咧去進行嘅嚇。多謝大家。
今朝嘅記者提問時間到呢度，多謝大家。
All for the press briefing today. Thank you.